You were relentless. You stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed until he was dead. I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Yo. So this is the top 5 most disrespectful defendants.
The 27-year-old was charged with multiple crimes, including attempted robbery, threatening with attempt to terrorize, and exhibiting a deadly weapon for allegedly stalking a female employee at a shopping mall.
Go and stand up.
My foot hurts. I can't stand up right now. In my right knee.
And now his initial hearing is off to a rocky start.
Stand
up, Roman.
Yeah, I swear.
Once on his feet, the judge then asks a standard procedural question.
Mr. Roman, what is your true and correct name?
Tobias, my first name. That's it. Giggles or Tobias. That's it.
I'm sorry, nobody's gonna take you serious with the name Giggles. This nigga's name is Giggles and he's trying to sound intimidating. Your name is Giggles, buddy.
Giggles may be his street name, but there's nothing funny about the crimes he's accused of committing.
This time I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Roman. The charges, Mr. Roman, are attempted robbery.
It's all right.
Hey, Mr. Roman, you need to be quiet.
Yeah, you need to be quiet.
After being interrupted and then told to be quiet, Judge Charles Bremer gives the defendant a final warning.
You got one more chance and then you're going to be removed from the courtroom.
Y'all think he's gonna say something crazy?
That'll be your choice.
For a second, it appears Giggles might quiet down, but his silence is short-lived.
Go here.
You need to leave.
But as he's being led out of the courtroom, Roman gets in the last word.
I'll murder you when I see you.
Is this nigga serious?
Maybe not the best decision considering that the judge is literally gonna sentence you. Dumb ass niggas, bro. Like, why would you do that? Why would you set yourself up like that?
I'll murder you when I see you.
The judge heard that comment loud and clear.
I'd like to note for the record, Mr. Roman's statement on the record that he will murder me if he sees me, and I'm going to request law enforcement to take the appropriate action.
Tobias Roman later pled no contest to the charge of threatening a public official and was sentenced to 8 months in prison. Of his
Dumbass
original
nigga.
charges, all were dismissed except for threatening with intent to terrorize. He pled no contest and was sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Look at his ass. Serving damn near another year because he couldn't shut up.
Next, we're in Louisville, Kentucky, where 20-year-old Austin Boone is appearing on charges of speeding and possession of drug paraphernalia. Boone's been prepped by his attorney. Question:
How do you plead to the speeding 22 over and a possession of drug paraphernalia on January 23rd?
He crumbles under the pressure.
For she told me you said guilty or not guilty.
Well, if you plead guilty, then I can give you the plea agreement that you made.
Yeah, that whatever the agreement was.
Okay, the agreement was to plead guilty and get a $44 fine plus traffic school plus a $100 fine on the drug paraphernalia. You would pay that today and then go to traffic school so that you would not get the 6 points on your license.
Okay,
Is that
not
what you
bad.
understood? Okay.
Despite his initial confusion, it looks like Boone will be on his way after accepting the conditions of his plea
Okay,
agreement.
yes, good shit.
But as the judge finalizes the details,
So you pay $178 today.
a bailiff notices a problem with Boone's courtroom attire.
Pull your pants up.
178 owed.
Just how does it go?
Not liking his response, the bailiff brings Boone's sagging pants to Judge Burke's attention.
Why he's in there, you need to pull his pants up.
Yeah. Your pants need to be up when you're in a courtroom.
They are
They're
not.
Sir, up.
Bro, do not tell me this nigga's gonna get more time because his dumbass does not pull his pants up. Nigga, bro, I'm losing faith in humanity. Nigga, pull your pants up. It's just that.
They're up. What?
He's got a belt on, Judge, and they hang around his.
They're up. I don't
Okay,
understand what the
that's
problem
inappropriate. They need to be around your waist,
I'm
not
just here to
below
pay
your
the
bottom.
fine.
Pull your pants up. You've been disrespectful.
Not below your bottom.
I'm I mean, that's my all y'all see is my basketball shorts. It's not even in my box.
Nigga arguing to have his ass showing.
While some people in the courtroom find the sagging pants crackdown amusing, Judge Burke does not.
Do you understand that you're in a court?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you do what the judge says, and that is pull your pants up around your waist.
What do you want me to do?
Pull your pants up. If you have to tighten your belt, you're gonna be an adult when you come to court. Do you understand?
Yes, but right now I'm trying to leave court.
You're gonna stay a lot longer than you'd like if you don't.
Dumbass nigga, shut the.
They hurt.
Shut up. Damn.
Have a seat.
Nigga, just shut up. Oh my, this nigga's
Have a
stupid.
seat. Because I said so.
Austin Boone might be laughing now, but when he's called back in front of Judge Burke 15 minutes later, she reminds him who wears the pants in the courtroom.
I instructed you to pull your pants up on a number of occasions and gave you the opportunity to do that. Instead, you wanted to argue about it and act a fool. When I put you in that box, that was to give you a few moments so that I could discuss that with you privately at the end of this docket.
But rather than using his time in the jury box to pull up his big boy pants, Boone took them off instead. He now appears just wearing the athletic shorts that were under.
I ain't gonna lie, give this nigga 10 years to life. What the, what are you, what point is he trying to prove? Like, is he trying to say, oh, look, like, nigga, you're in the court, they could do anything they want to you. This nigga is so stupid. Like, this, like, if it was, look. Even, like, if it was on a school outfit, I swear to God, I didn't even think about that. Nigga got on some red shorts with the black, like, bro, if anything, nigga, she's doing you a favor. This shit looks ugly.
By removing your pants, it was extremely poor judgment. Okay, I'm holding you in contempt. I'm going to sentence you to 7 days to serve for direct contempt of court.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Why?
Because you don't know how to act
They
like a
couldn't be
grown-up.
high enough for you, so I took them off.
Now this nigga getting a week in jail because he couldn't pull up his pants. Deserved, bro. Honestly, that's deserved.
As bailiffs take Boone into custody, he voices a major concern.
But what about my pants though? Did you get them? There's a Gucci down on there. I don't care what you got.
Nigga said, "Hey, bro, hey, look, I'll do the week." Well, my guy, I had the Gucci's on. I got the Gucci's on.
Austin Boone ultimately served 2 days in jail for the contempt of court charge. As for his original charges of speeding and possession of drug paraphernalia, the judge honored his plea agreement, ordering him to attend traffic school and pay $178 in fines. And the sentencing of 31-year-old Camille
Bro, I'm looking at her face and she just looks guilty, bro.
Gamut. She was convicted of first-degree murder in the brutal killing of her boyfriend, Marcel Hill. According to the evidence presented at trial, Gamut used a frying pan, a floor lamp, and a large knife, which she used to stab Hill 12 times. Gamut claimed self-defense, saying she believed Hill was an intruder. When the verdict came back guilty, Gamut sticks to her story. Though local news only caught a handful of moments, courtroom cameras captured every minute.
Is there anything that you want to tell the court before I impose sentence? Is there anything you want to tell the victim's family who are here today?
I just want to say that I stick by the truth, which is that I did react
You
to
say
self-defense.
Hold the F, you think your boyfriend is.
I did love Marcel, and basically at trial, the way I was portrayed, mostly everything was lies. There was a little bit of truth, but mostly I was convicted off of lies, and I do plan to appeal it, and that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Judge John McBain did not agree.
I have to say.
Okay. Got it? Anything you want to tell the court about the 12 stab wounds that you did in self-defense?
The alleged 12 stab wounds?
Well, I don't think the pathologist lied about those.
No, I don't have anything further to say.
Before Gamut's sentencing, the victim's aunt, Diana Banks Joyner, addressed both Gamut and the court.
You did leave a big hole in our hearts and a void that will never be filled. You took the life of our sister's only child. You took a bloodline out of our family. And we hope that each and every day that you remember the cries of help that he screamed as you plunged that knife in and out of his body.
The defendant appeared to be unmoved by anything Miss Banks had to say.
So we, the family of Marcel, would like to thank God for the special gift that you will receive today from the judge.
Is that it?
When I finish, I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. Seriously?
You just talk again, I'll have my court officer put a piece of duct tape in your mouth. You understand it? Try it one more time and see what happens to your mouth. You got something else to say?
Even with the threat of
Yo, nigga, that judge is standing on business.
gamut continues.
I'm done.
Miss Sonia,
I'll sit here and listen to
get the
lies.
duct tape.
I'll sit here and listen to the lies.
You know what? She's got a right to talk to the court after you
And
murdered
she can talk.
a relative of hers. And you're gonna shut your mouth or I'm gonna have some duct tape put on it.
Well, you attacked
All
me.
right. We'll wait here for a moment till we can get her quiet.
While the judge waits for duct tape to arrive, he allows Banks to continue.
Remember Marcel and the love you had for him as we ask God to teach us to learn to forgive you because there is no love. Amen.
And then the prosecutor rips into gamut.
You know, quite frankly, I have no idea how she just did that with the composure that she did. I thank God also.
She wants to add salt to the, you know, she wants to add salt to the burn. She's like, you know what, let me add a little something. So I wonder what's gonna happen.
That jury made the only right decision. And that is that today we have no choice but to send her where she will also die.
This is one of the worst cold-blooded murders I've seen in a long time. You end up ultimately hit him in the head so hard with a pan that you actually cave in the front of his skull, and then you stabbed him no less than 12 times. You gutted him like a fish in that apartment, too. You were relentless. You stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed, you stabbed until he was dead. I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
When a judge tells you to die, at that point, I'm probably going to myself.
McBain sentenced Gamut to life in prison without the chance of parole.
Problem is, you don't want to play by anybody's
Nigga,
rules.
is that
You want to play
11 from Stranger Things?
by your own rules.
Next, we go to Brea, Ohio for a probation
Oh,
hearing.
Ohio, what are we expecting?
The defendant's 18-year-old William Demopoulos. He's on probation for criminal damaging, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and obstructing official business. Things have
That
not
ain't the
started
worst.
off well, as Judge Chris Green is annoyed with Demopoulos for refusing to hand over his cell phone to a probation officer.
Give me that phone. What's in that phone you don't want us to find?
Nothing. I just didn't see no need for you guys to confiscate my phone and go through it. I mean,
And you play by your rules. You don't want to play by anybody else's rules.
When the judge hands the phone to a clerk, the defendant starts to retreat.
Come here. Hey. Come here.
no, man. No, man, this is not right, man. I'm telling you, this is not right. This system is so messed up.
Stand there. If you're going to act up, give me an officer. Give me an officer.
Please, please.
No.
It doesn't have to be
I'm
like
right
that.
Only in Ohio. What do y'all think he's hiding? You think he's hiding something in the phone? I feel like what do y'all think he's hiding in the phone? I feel like now they're gonna confiscate it. Yeah, I wonder what's in the phone.
I'm right now thinking about charging you with resistance.
Please, it doesn't have to be like this, John.
Stand there and stand like a man.
I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Then you're going to go to jail today.
Sounds like this teen is willing to give up his freedom for a phone.
What did we talk about with regard to following the rules?
To follow them.
And they told you to give him the phone.
I don't know why.
The judge breaks it down for Demopoulos.
When you are on probation, your probation officer has a right to take anything they want to take of yours. If they want to search your phone, they search your phone. Problem is, you don't want to play by anybody's rules. You want to play by your own rules.
It's not like that, Your Honor.
Getting nowhere, the defendant changes his story.
It's not my cell phone.
Whose cell phone is it?
It's my brother's.
Then why didn't you tell them that? I need him handcuffed, please.
Even with deputies closing in, Demopoulos doesn't seem interested in cooperating.
Yo, what are you hiding in that phone?
As quickly as Demopoulos hops over the table, the deputies tackle him to the floor.
You're gonna get tased. Stop resisting. You unnecessary, man. Don't think when you so up, man, for real. Please stop, man.
That's the defendant's grandfather looking on.
Why don't you get to happen, man?
Oh, your grandfather.
But why though, man? Why does it have to be like this, man? It really
It's like this because you make it like this.
Nigga, all because they're asking you for a phone.
My problem is I can't have someone on probation if they won't listen to their probation officer.
He has a problem. I know he has a problem.
Man, he's kind of like a little captive,
Yeah, he jumped.
He's very athletic.
Yeah.
The judge revokes the defendant's probation. And
They're not gonna
is
say
charged
what
with
was.
resisting arrest.
They're not gonna say what was
He's
in the
sent to
phone.
jail for 40 days.